bad do I really feel for the Minnesota Vikings? As you should definitely know, earlier today, news came out that J.J. McCarthy is going to be out for the whole entire season because I'm not too sure which leg injury it is, but he had surgery on it. Turns out it's going to be a long healing process, sadly, and I kind of feel bad for the Minnesota Vikings. I do feel bad for J.J. McCarthy, and with, him getting injured, there's also two more main injuries that I have to talk about. First, let's get to the main one. Jordan Addison, earlier today during training, he was carted off the field, which is not too good for the Vikings. One of their top wide receivers, I say, right behind Jay Jettis. But, pretty sad news. We do not know any other, information. If he was actually injured, if something actually happened, if it's really bad. And also, TJ Hawkinson going to be out for maybe just around 6 weeks, 6 games during the season. That's because of another injury. And the Vikings are just getting pummeled with injuries. And that doesn't help too much, considering they weren't, in my eyes, they were going to do pretty mid in this up-and-coming season. Last year, they went 7-10, obviously, mainly because Kirk Cousins got injured in Week 8 against the Green Bay Packers. And it's just been quarterback injury for the Vikings, if I do say so myself. But anyways, with all these injuries, it's definitely going to be making the Vikings, games a lot harder. And speaking of Vikings games, let's get into their schedule. Week 1 against the New York Giants. Week 2, 49ers. And I see them going 1-1 the first 2 weeks. Texans, 1-2. Packers, 1-3. Jets, 2-3. Week 6, they have the Lions. Give me 2-4. Then they have the Rams, 3-4. Colts, 4-4. And I do think they drop games to the Jags, Titans, surprisingly Bears, think Falcons, the Bears again, the Seahawks definitely. I think they lose another game to the Packers, and then another game to the Lions. And they go on almost like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an 8-game losing streak. My final record for them, 5-12. And it's not like Jay Jettis could throw, himself the ball. And also with Aaron Jones, I think that run game could be pretty decent, maybe, but not too good. Their O-line is okay. The O-line can be good at sometimes, but I'd say it's pretty mid. And, 5-12, I think, is giving them a little too much credit. The best they could do realistically is 6-11, and they could win against the Rams, Jags, and obviously the games against the Bears and Falcons could be winnable. And Titans, these are very winnable games. But just due to their current situation at quarterback, Sam Darnold starting at quarterback? Really? Just look at the past few teams that had him. Seen how he played. He's trash. And, oh, look, scary, Sam Darnold. Ooh, 27-year-old. He's garbage. Ooh, what are we supposed to be scared of? Jared Hall? What are we supposed to be scared of? Nick Mullins? And to be honest, I do feel a little bit bad for Vikings fans. Obviously, coming into the season, I do think most of them had a lot of hope with J.J. McCarthy most likely starting, and having an amazing wide receiver core. They had T.J. Hawkinson, Jordan Addison, and Jay Jettis, and they had a pretty good running back in Aaron Jones, but due to just so many injuries, and also their main corner out for most likely the season, which is Najee Thompson, pretty good, I'd say, last year. And to be honest, I don't really think this JJ McCarthy injury will be too bad. The reason why I say that is because he kind of gets to sit out most of the season, kind of just watch other teams, how they play their defense, and especially against division rivals like the Bears, Packers, and Lions. Obviously, the Packers and Lions having pretty good defenses, and the Vikings having a pretty mid defense, so as the Chicago Bears. And that's really all I could really talk about. I mean, what else is there to say? That the Vikings will be absolute garbage this up and coming season. That they're going to be poverty. They're going to come fourth in the division. And don't get me wrong, my Packers will win the division. And to be honest, the only time I'd come out of the woodworks after 3 weeks was to clown on the Vikings. Because the Vikings suck. They're trash. They're going to be garbage. I hate the Vikings with every single thing, whatever there is in my body. I hate them with my heart. I could care less if anybody got injured. I just want to see the Vikings do horrible. I want to see them be poverty. I just hate the Vikings. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It does absolutely help a lot. We're at 210. Next goal is obviously 300 subscribers. Thank you for 200 subs. I wasn't able to get to it. It happened like a week ago. But thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And peace.